I will not lie. I'm so sorry. I'll Venmo you back, but it gets here in 30. Close enough. Welcome back, April Fooze. So I got scammed the other day. I already talked about this, and you probably saw my tweet. But I want to just defend myself very quickly because I've been called a grandpa Fooze and grandma Fooze and all these things, and I've been being attacked. And I want to defend myself for why I fell for it and how I normally would never, but why I actually did fall for it. I'm in the middle of a move right now, so I'm dealing with USPS every other day. Okay, they're like, your package has been delivered. Your package is going to be like, I've ordered a bunch of cabinets and things for my new place, you know, so I'm dealing with like shipment problems. People like, oh, it's stuck here, please, you know. So I've been getting texts already that look like the one that I got. So when I got that, I don't look at who's sending it. Okay, I just see USPS and I'm like, shipping. I gotta fix this. And all I do is click on the link, duh. Okay, I don't check the link what it looks like because I'm just like, duh, it's USPS. Like, it's obvious. Okay, and they've been sending me texts, so it's fine. You know, and so it was just the perfect time for the scammer to send me a USPS related message. So I click on it, and then the sus part is where it did say like lump sum $0.3, like lowercase, and it was just like credit card number. Anyway, so that part. So anyways, I entered my credit card, submit, didn't work. Pulled out my other credit card, enter, didn't work. Pull out my third credit card, enter, didn't work. And I'm like, that is really weird because these are all from different banks. This never happens. One of these always works. I got scammed. There's a moment of realization. My heart dropped. My heart dropped. Immediately got on the phone. I called the bank. And I'm like, how do I explain it to them without sounding like really like lame? But I was like, hi, so my name is Leslie and I entered my number, my credit card number into a scam. I got into a faulty website. Very cleverly made, by the way. Anyone could have fallen for it. But yeah, I got scammed. What do I do? They're like, oh, ma'am, you need to delete your card. We're going to delete that for you. It's already closed. Your account is closed and we'll be sending it over. Yeah, I basically got scammed, man. Yeah, I got scammed. So, and then I'd call the next bank and the next bank and the next bank. Just don't give details, say you were scammed. I know, it's so embarrassing though. I don't know, like I feel like it's, so I just told them like I got baited and I entered my information into a sketchy website and I did it 3 times. So that was that. But because of that, I haven't had my credit card on me and I can't pay for anything. So it's brought up a couple issues for me. But the big thing is that like usually I like to pay for people, especially when guests come here. I'm like, I like to just let me pay, but I haven't been able to. And so yesterday I wanted to get like sushi for everybody, and then Harrison was like, oh wait, this is good, you can't pay. And I was like, oh dang it. And then he's like, well, I'm gonna pay anyways. So then I was like, well, you can't because it's actually on Postmates and like you don't have, and he couldn't download Postmates on his phone for some reason. Like the app wasn't finding it. So I was like, well, I guess I have to pay. I'm like, wait, I don't have a card. He's like, okay, just take my card and put it into your phone. And I was like, So I take his card info and put it in my Uber Eats. And then we swipe and it works, okay? And then later in the day, we were ordering food. I was like, oh, we should get boba. And then I was like, oh, but like, I'll pay. You know, I'll pay for the boba. Oh, no, dumplings. So we were buying dumplings. And I was paying for them. And I said, submit. And I was like, oh, my card worked. This is great. And he's like, Leslie. And he points at his phone and it's like the receipt from the dumpling house. And he's like, you're using my card. I was like, oh, that's why it worked. And then at night, same. So then, and then he's like, bro, April, like what's happening here? And then they've been sending this photo of me into the group chat. This morning, I said, I got egg slut on for everyone. Harrison, I forgot your card is attached to my account. I swiped on it. I will not lie. I'm so sorry. I'll Venmo you back, but it gets here in 30. Close enough. Welcome back, April Fooze. In my defense, I literally forgot. So I bought my own breakfast on Harrison's account. Didn't say anything. And then I was like feeling generous. I'm like, oh my God, I should buy breakfast for everybody else. So I bought it for everybody else. And then I'm like, oh my God, it's all being charged to him. And he's getting receipts. Like I probably wouldn't have fessed up, but he gets the, I saw it happen in live time. When I swiped on his card, he gets an instant notification. So then I had to cover up. I was like, oh my God. So I was like, I got everybody breakfast, but I will admit Harrison paid. And he gets the points. He does get the point. So, and I get my new card soon. And I get my new card really soon, so that's good. In other news, I have really good news. So my cousin Robert, he's like a genius. He's a genius. Okay, so we hung out at the cousins weekend, and we both showed up in Taylor Swift merch. Okay, I'm wearing my 1989 hoodie, and he's wearing the Aros Tour, and I'm like, and he's like, whoa. And I was like, I knew he liked Taylor, but like, I was like, he's like, this is my favorite shirt right now. And then his sister chimes in, my other cousin, and she's like, he wears it every day. He's like, I just feel cool when I wear it, you know? And I was like, wow. And I was like, so have you been to the Aros Tour? And he's like, no, but I'm dying to go to the Aros Tour. And I was like, if you go to the Aros Tour, can I go with you, please? Like, I'm dying to see it again because the Tortured Poets apartment has been added, and I really want to go again. And he's like, let's go. And my cousin is a very much a doer, and I'm very much not really a doer. So basically I'm like, I'm down to go whenever. And then he's like, okay, can you make this date work, that date? I'm like, yeah, probably. And then he's like, can you get on a call right now so we can schedule out all the details? And I was like, okay, yes, I can. But the problem is that, so this was yesterday, I was in the middle of the shower. Our fridge had just started melting, okay? And so there's puddles on the ground. So I told Emily, and I'm like, you need to have the landlord come in and send somebody because I don't want the wood floors damaged. And then Emily's like, great, somebody will be there at 6. So imagine me, I'm in the shower. Water's going, I'm like, okay, I'm listening to some podcast. I don't even know. Okay. I look at my phone and it says like right now. It's like Robert. And I'm like, huh? And then my cousin goes, I'm down right now. And I'm like, oh God, they want to get on a call right now. And then I start getting a call from Emily. And I'm like, oh God, I'm in the shower. So I don't pick up. And then I open Discord, and my phone is sideways attached to the wall because like that's how I watch stuff. So I'm sideways shower, swiping on Discord, typing this way. Okay. And then the doorbell. Okay, the doorbell is ringing. And then I'm like, oh, I'm getting the door. She's like, the guys for the fridge are here. And so I pick up the doorbell and I'm like, hello? I can't turn off the water. And then the guys are like, hello, we're here for the fridge. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Sorry, I'm in the shower. Come on in. I unlock the door. Emily calls again. And I'm like, oh my God. I let them in. I'm like backspacing. My fingers like wet on my screen, so I can't type. And I'm like, so I just said opened, sent, okay? And she's like, oh gosh. Anyway, so they come in, and then I open the text from my cousins, and then Robert's like, can we do right now? And I was like, 15 minutes, right? So I go upstairs in my towel, and I'm like, hi guys. And they're like, yes, the fridge, we're trying to see what's wrong with this. Give us 30 minutes. I was like, perfect. And I go back down. I'm like, whew. And then I'm like, okay. And then next thing I know, in my email is a Google Meet. And I'm like, wow, my cousins are so, like, I don't know how we were going to do this call, but they're like, I've sent you a Google Meet, Google Calendar invite for AOS Tour planning. And I'm like, okay. So I click on it exactly at 5:45, and I'm like, hello. And they're like, so let's do this. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And he's like, all right, so I've looked at the dates, blah, 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 blah. So I'm sharing my screen. Here is the vividseats.com website. So I can make this date work. I can make this date work. How about you? I have a wedding, blah, blah, blah. There's a convention this day, so I need to be doing this for work, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. I think I can make this date, this date, this date. Then we're opening the thing, share screen. I was like, ooh, what about section 49 this? What about this section? This. Anyways, TLDR, I'm going to the Aros Tour again. Yes! With my cousin. And I've never spent like so much time with my cousin. So I'm like kind of like, I mean, it'll be a vibe. We both love Taylor, so it'd be really cool. Yeah. We're going to Vancouver. We're going to the final show. The final one. I'm flying for it. Day of, boom, land, drop my stuff off, go to there. All on hJune's card. All to say thank you, Harrison, for the Aros Tour tickets. I mean, that was not cheap. So I know I seen Rust is going well for you. The Hearthstone tournament, you won that. So thank you. You really shouldn't have. And you're welcome for housing you and stuff. But thank you. Thank you, Harrison. Thank you so much. So kind, hJune. So kind. No, it's been great. So didn't you make a video about if you'll see? Yes, this is the show that I've been wanting to go to. I've been dying to go to it. So yeah, I'm going with my 2 cousins, and I'm so excited, and I love it. I can't believe it. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be crying to All Too Well 10-minute version again live, and it's going to be her final show. So I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like I don't know. So I'm very excited.